This video is about food cost and specifically how we can describe, calculate and reduce food cost inside the hospitality industry. My name is Cyril Seguin from Bar and Restaurant Solution and Bar and Restaurant School. If this is your first time with me, please like this video and consider to subscribe for more videos related to hospitality industry. So why is food cost important in the restaurant? Food costing is important to know as it has a direct effect on the profitability of a restaurant. It is the cost of your ingredients and does not include other costs such as labor and overheads. Food costing is an essential tool to determining whether food cost targets are being met. So what is food cost? Food cost is a ratio of the restaurant cost of ingredients made by your food inventory and the revenue that those ingredients generate when the menu items are sold. This is your food sales. So food cost is almost always expressed in percentage, known as a food cost percentage. So how do you calculate the food cost? In order to calculate your food cost in a restaurant, you must go through few steps. Make your inventory on the last day of each month. This, respectively, will give you your closing and your opening inventory for the following months. You need to calculate the cost of goods, known as COGS, in your restaurant. In order to calculate it, you have to use this formula. Beginning or opening of inventory plus your food purchased minus your closing inventory. And that gives you the cost of goods. Then you use the second formula. Cost of goods minus food sales for the months. And that gives you food cost. The food cost can be done on daily, weekly or monthly basis depending on your own objective. Example, my opening stock was 10,000. I purchased for 80,000. My closing stock is 12,000. So my cost of goods is 10,000 plus 80,000 minus 12,000, which this gives me 78,000. My revenue on food for the month was 300,000. So to calculate my food cost is 78,000 dividing by 300. This gives me 0.26. As explained, the food cost is always in percentage. So the food cost is a 26%. So what is the average food cost? Food cost is one of your major costs in the restaurant and must be controlled in order to reduce the impact on your profitability. Upon the type of business you are running, the food cost will vary. Fine dining is about 35%. A traditional restaurant, 25%, and for a coffee shop, about 20%. The main difference will be the type of product you are using in a kitchen. So how do you control, manage, and reduce your food cost in a restaurant? Portion control. Make sure portions are not too big. From the beginning, the portion control is especially important to reduce food cost. For example, if the portion of food you are serving are greater than your recipes, automatically you're losing money. You should not be scared to reduce the portion of your food, especially if most of the time the plates come back with food in them. Also, if the portions are too big, your client might start to share one course instead of two. And this is less money coming inside the business. By reducing portions, many restaurateurs have successfully grown their revenue. Keep menu simple. We will suggest to have an appropriate amount of items on your menu. You have to keep track of your sales and able to know fast and slow moving items in order to make some changes to avoid wastage and loss of money. The more menu items you have, the higher the risk of wasting. Your supplier. You have to invest time in order to build a strong relationship with your supplier. Most of the restaurants or businesses do not have the time to check every single invoices and price. So you really want to have a close relation with your supplier to avoid any mistake. For example, if your supplier knows you are committed to them, they will do whatever they can to help you even when the time of negotiation of price comes. You should always ask to negotiate the price, especially when your business is growing. Working from scratch. There is a different reason you should work or not from scratch. The first one will be to be able to have a food cost remaining low and you will have a better control of it. However, it's not always the right decision to make, as for example, you will have more prep to make and this might have a direct impact on your labor cost. This is up to you to work out the best solution. In this video, I really wanted to explain and demonstrate few tricks to understand food cost and how you could have a better management of it in order to increase your revenue. As well, all the links to discover more courses and videos are just below. Please do not hesitate to comment. My name is Cyril Seguin. See you next time.